Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Well, hello everyone, and a pleasant, good Friday evening to you, and we welcome you inside Mayport CG High School, as tonight it's the North Dakota Class B Region 2 girls basketball, as it is the region playing game between Hillsboro-Central Valley and Mayport CG. So glad you could join us here on our IRE Insurance pregame show. Apologize a little late here. Had some technical difficulties here with the internet connection in Mayville. Hopefully we have those resolved for you here tonight. So we'll take a break. We'll come back with more when we return. YourLiveEvent.com.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. From sunup to sundown, they're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, North Dakota has been adapting to the growing needs of the edible bean industry since 1982. The production of edible beans has helped many growers in the Red River Valley make their farming operation more profitable. Along with the increased profitability, these growers are producing a nutritious, high-protein food source that helps feed a hungry world. Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, with receiving stations in Hatton, Sharon, Larimore, Devils Lake, Wilton, Washburn, Lincoln, Piesick, Grafton, and Garski. Learn more online at centralvalleybean.com or call 701-847-2622.
Did you know that every time you read that bedtime story, you pop a bowl of popcorn, or you settle into the sofa to watch a movie? The city of Hillsboro is hard at work behind the scenes to power the moments that matter. You could say, we warm up your downtime. At the city of Hillsboro, we power businesses too, keeping the lights on and providing the reliability our community needs to thrive. We're here for you with safe, affordable power. We power on.
So back here, YourLiveEvent.com. Again, this is the IRE Insurance pregame show. The best service, the best coverage, the best value online at IREINS.com. As we'll have our national anthem, then we'll come back. We'll talk about, preview the matchup here a little bit. I was able to talk with both head coaches. I will summarize what they said when we come back. YourLiveEvent.com.
The unknown consumes so much of our lives. That's why Concordia College in Moorhead, Minnesota is committed to providing clarity. We recognize that comparing colleges, especially the price, can be confusing. Concordia has always been a place where students of all economic backgrounds find success. And for next fall, we are reducing tuition by more than $15,000 so that any student who can imagine themselves at Concordia can be a Cobber. Now's the time to take a look at Concordia College, Moorhead, Minnesota. ConcordiaNow.com.
Work has begun to replace Line 3 near your community, and keeping everyone safe is our top priority. We have established robust COVID-19 safety rules for our workers, and when they're not at work on our project, they're advised to follow local health guidelines, because we all want everyone home safe. For more information, visit enbridge.com/line3us.
Nothing has embodied the American spirit like the family farmer. Year after year, they work the land. Through droughts, floods, and uncertain markets, they keep that spirit alive with another crop harvested for the next generation. And for that, we tip our hats to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Call Renee or Lynn at the Grafton Agency at 352-0360.
The Hatton Men's Club is a group of community-minded men working together as volunteers to fundraise for important community projects. The Hatton Men's Club is proud to help individuals, businesses, school groups, and other local organizations with funds raised, all benefiting and strengthening the Hatton community. Good luck to all participating today from the Hatton Men's Club.
This is Sam Preston, student athlete at Hillsboro High School, and I urge students to refrain from using drugs or alcohol. Doing so can result in getting kicked off the team, damage to your reputation, and damage to your body. Stay sober and stay on the right track to success. Live above the influence. This message is brought to you by Hillsboro School District.
The service from Hillsboro Dairy is fantastic. It is reliable and the products are quality and fresh. Milk products delivered right to your door like we do at our home. Milk products, juices, cheese products, cream products, yogurt, cottage cheese, butter, margarine, non-dairy items, frozen entrees, frozen chicken, seafood, frozen soup, fettings, bread, bakery boy, frozen doughs, frozen appetizers, all available from Hillsboro Dairy, delivering right to your door. Call the Utter Guy, 701-436-5877.
It's time now for our starting lineups, YourLiveEvent.com. Of course, those brought to you by American Crystal Sugar Company. We'll start with the visiting team on the scoreboard, the Burros of Hillsboro-Central Valley. A 5'5" senior guard, number 2, Corinna Holte. A 5'6" senior forward, number 5, Sydney Hennings. A 5'7" junior forward, number 10, Ellie Knutsvig. A 5'8" junior forward, number 11, Stella Benson. And a 5'6" senior guard, number 22, Anna Spokley. Burros are coached by Kyle Morhart. Katie Coleman and Scott Kelly are the assistants for HCV. Time now for the starting lineups for the Patriots of Mayport CG. Starting with a 5'4" junior guard, number 3, Kaylin Olson. A 5'4" sophomore guard, number 5, Brooklyn Groth. A 5'9" senior center, number 12, Addison Domeyer. A 5'7" freshman guard, number 15, Riley Satcham. And a 5'5" freshman guard, number 20, Mesa Larson. Sean Moore is the head coach. Kelly Domeyer and Cian Hale are the assistants for Mayport CG. Those are your starting lineups for both teams. The American Crystal Sugar Company starting lineups. Discover career opportunities online at crystalsugar.com. This was your Irie Insurance pregame show. Again, IrieINS.com. Well, talking with both coaches, for Coach Sean Moore, he said defense, defense, defense. Want to get out there, want to pressure the Burros. That is what they have done throughout this season. That's what they did Monday, and it worked to great success here for Mayport CG. For Coach Kyle Moore, he wants to see the Burros try to play 4 quarters of basketball here. Really, they've only done that once this year. He wants to see now, do or die, go for it again. As Stella Benson will win the tip back to Corinna Holte as she'll look to run the offense for Hillsboro-Central Valley. As our first tip here at 7:01. Anna Spokley with it along the free throw line, and they'll get an illegal screen called on Sydney Hennings. Hennings will pick up her first foul, first team foul. Here, 10 seconds into the contest, 7:50 remaining on our Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard. Patriot basketball as Olsen will bring it across the timeline, still with it on the inside, kicks it back out. Domeyer, she'll look to run, gets a screen, top of the key, works it over, Groth. She'll drive baseline, splits the defenders, couldn't get it to go, and the rebound is taken by Stella Benson, her first rebound. First rebound tonight, 35 seconds into the game. Spokley will bring it across the timeline. Picks up her dribble over to Holte, left wing. Guarded by Olsen, she'll get a screen. Free throw line jumper off the glass and in. Corinna Holte with the first points of the game. It's a 2-0 HCV lead. Also bringing it across the timeline, quickly over as Larson will put up the 3 ball in and out, no good. And the rebound by Anna Spokley. Her first board, 1 minute into the game. 2-0 HCV leads. Anna Spokley, the pass, it's tipped out of bounds. Groth got a piece of it, and it deflected off of Knutsvik, so it's a turnover on HCV, and possession to Mayport CG. Groth gets the pass at the left wing, fires it inside. Larson couldn't get the handle of it, and it goes out of bounds. So a turnover by Mayport CG. Their first. But the Burros turn it over on the ensuing inbounds pass. Give and go Larson. She couldn't hit it off the rim, but got her own rebound. They'll look to reset inside as Satcham on the drive, and Riley Satcham will go to the free throw line here, our first trip tonight in YourLiveEvent.com. Our Region 2 playing game. The Burros, the 11 seed. Mayport CG, the 6 seed. So Satcham at the free throw line to shoot a couple. First one on its way, rattles around, no good. On the first, Burrows will retain a 2-0 lead. 6:35 remaining here in the first quarter. Satcham at the line for her second shot on its way. In and out, no good. And Stella Benson will take the rebound. Riley Satcham 0 of 2 at the stripe. The Burrows will retain a 2-0 lead. Holte across the timeline. She looked to run the offense. Guarded by Olsen. Dribbles right side to the wing. Inside to Spokley. Kick out Benson. Long two-pointer on its way. No good. Rebound is taken by Olsen. Patriots look to run it up court. Groth gets it to Larson. Larson, the three ball, no, but she got her own rebound. The putback, that wouldn't go. And the rebound is taken by Spokley, but they'll call it travel. Right to the press, Mayport CG went, and Spokley couldn't keep the feet from moving. And so it's a turnover on the Burrows. Inbounds right to Domeyer, but she couldn't finish on the shot, and the rebound was taken by Anna Spokley. That's her third. 5:55 to play in the first quarter. Spokley up court, top of the key. Dribbles right side, now stops, looking for help. Olsen all over her, looking for a steal, but able to get it to Hennings and to Benson. Benson able to save it from going outside along the sideline, but pressure defense. Riley Satcham forces the steal. Satcham the other way on a breakaway, and she's fouled. Holte able to get back, force a foul, and so Satcham back to the free throw line once again, where she was just 0 of 2. And we thank you for staying with us. Again, some internet connectivity issues here from Mayport CG. I believe we have those figured out here on YourLiveEvent.com. As Satcham 0 of 3 now at the charity stripe. And she'll go back one more time. Try to put Mayport CG on the scoreboard. Second free throw attempt. That one is no good off the back iron. 0 of 4 on the Patriots. Battle for the rebound. And they'll say it's Borough basketball as Groth and Benson were battling for it right in the corner, right in front of the banners. Corey Erickson getting the photo, but it is Borough basketball. Holte will inbound it to Spokley. Looking to break the press, lobs it to Benson, and Benson across the timeline. Stays with it, left wing. Now she'll dribble inside, now back out. And Satcham again looking for the steal. Satcham got the steal once again. Larson, kick out, three ball. That one is short by Groth, but Olsen able to save it along the baseline. They'll reset. Out to Domeyer, free throw line. Olsen along two-pointer. This one's good. Kaylin Olsen, the first bucket for Mayport CG. 3 minutes into the contest, and we're tied at 2. Ahead to Benson. He'll get it across the timeline. Back to Spokley. Inside Knutsvik. She'll put it up. In and out. No good. That one rolled around, and the rebound was eventually stolen away by Riley Satcham. Her first rebound the other way. Jump shot. No. But she's fouled on the drive as they'll get Hennings on the foul. And so once again back to the free throw line one more time is Riley Satcham as we'll get a timeout. We'll take one as well. Tied at 2 on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales Scoreboard.
Hillsboro Lumber has DeWalt tools and Milwaukee power tools. Choose from DeWalt drills, sanders, impact drivers, hammer drills, jigsaws, skill saws, multi-tools, and all DeWalt power tool batteries and accessories. Hillsboro Lumber will work with you on any remodeling project, and they will assist you with any building plans you're considering. And they remind you of laminate flooring and many styles of cabinets available. Call 701-636-4301, Hillsboro Lumber, Hillsboro.
Powerful and playful, delicate and precise, bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family, to provide options beyond the expected, to help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Satcham for Mayport CG splits the pair, 1 of 6 at the free throw line, so Mayport CG takes a 3-2 lead as Spokley the pass across to Benson, bounced off of her leg and back into the backcourt, and that is turnover number 5 on Hillsboro-Central Valley. 3-2, the Patriots lead, 4:33 remaining in the first quarter. as Coach Kyle Morehart will look to take a timeout. A quick 30. We'll take a quick 30 as well, with the Patriots leading 3-2 on the Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seat Sales scoreboard.
Welcome 2021. We are all happy you are here. Time for a fresh start. Hello, Shane with Irie Insurance. The start of each year brings excitement and opportunity for those of us in agriculture. At Irie Insurance, we feel the excitement as well, and we want to make sure 2021 gets off to a great start as you plan for the planting season. We would love to sit down with each of you for annual policy review and make sure your farm's equity is protected. To find an insurance agent near you, go to IrieInsurance.com. Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
3-2, Mayport CG with the lead. 4.5 minutes remaining in the first quarter as Patriots will inbound along the sideline. Domeyer to Olsen. Gets it to Larson. Larson will put up the three, and this time Mesa Larson connects from deep, and it's now 6-2 in favor of Mayport CG. Trying to break the pass. Holte to Hennings and across to Benson. Gets it back to Spokley. Near the midcourt stripe. Now she'll dribble right side, right in front of the student section. Over to Holte, top of the key. 15 seconds to shoot. Holte dribbles right side to the wing. Fakes now, goes inside. Hennings looking for space. Tries a shot. That one no good, off the backboard, off the rim. And the rebound is taken by Domeyer for Mayport CG, her first rebound. Quickly up ahead, Larson thought about the three, instead tried to feed it inside. It's tipped, and it's stolen away by Anna Spokley. Anna Spokley forces a steal for Mayport CG. Spokley gets it across the timeline. She'll be picked up there by Larson. Dribbles it right side, now goes left and gets it to Holte. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Over to Hennings. Along the three-point arc, she'll dribble around the perimeter to the top of the key. Picks up her dribble. Knutsvig tried to get the pass. Instead, it's tipped, and Groth forces the steal. She'll go the other way. Layup, no. Rebound fought for, and it's taken by Kaylin Olsen underneath the basket. And back out to Groth. Top of the key, Domeyer fakes the shot inside. Now kick out. Groth three ball. Rattles around. Gets it to go. That thing bounced 4 times on the rim as Groth able to get the bucket to go. It's another three ball, and just like that, it's a 9-2 lead for Mayport CG on the Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard. Timeout, Hillsboro-Central Valley. We'll take one as well.
I think what matters is you finding the right college for yourself. And so I transferred to NDSCS. I love the fact that people are always nice to you and you make a lot of great friends. My name is Dawafi, and I am here for my future.
Going to NDSCS, I found out way more than just like sports. I met a lot of people just on my floor, and then different activities you could go to that were on campus. For sure, I'll look back on all the memories and love it. My name is Grace, and I'm here for my future.
Back here, YourLiveEvent.com. Hillsboro-Central Valley has taken their second timeout. They trail 9-2 as number 20, Megan Ensign, checking into the ballgame. She'll get the inbounds pass, rifles it ahead to Holte, and across on the pass to Benson. Back to Holte. She'll drive at the baseline. Back out to Benson, right wing. Gets a screen from Ensign. Gets it to Hennings. Hennings will try to run the offense. 20 on the shot clock. Top of the key to Spokley. Calling for a screen. Gets it from Holte. She'll put up the jumper from the elbow. No. Rebound fought for. Tracked down, and will get a travel called on Mesa Larson. So Larson got the rebound, but then traveled, trying to keep it inbounds along the sideline. So it will stay, or it will go back to Hillsboro-Central Valley as Holte will inbound it, guarded by Olsen. Inside to Spokley, tried to feed it to Hennings, and will get a foul. As Addison Domeyer on the foul, that'll be her first, team's first. So Spokley will inbound along the baseline, just underneath the hoop, lobs it to Benson. Benson from the elbow, too strong, and the rebound taken by Riley Satram. They work it up ahead. Larson, baseline drive inside. Domeyer, shot, that one's no good, too strong off the glass, and out of bounds on the rebound attempt, and it goes back to HCB. So Borough basketball. Olsen gets it back to Spokley and Holte across the timeline. Back to Spokley. Spokley at the circle. Now she'll drive inside. Pass was tipped. Benson, though, able to track it down along the perimeter. To Holte, left wing. Drive inside at the baseline. Fires it as Hennings from the elbow couldn't get the roll to go, and the rebound was taken by Mayport CG's Kaylin Olson, her 4th rebound. Up ahead, Domeyer. Satrom, no, but she's fouled. So Riley Satrom to the free throw line for the 4th time here tonight, as they'll get Anna Spokley on the free throw line. Satrom is 1 of 6 so far at the stripe tonight. First free throw attempt, that one is up and good. Now 2 of 7. As Knutzig will check back in, as Holte will check out. Second free throw, that one rattles in good. Satrom started 0 of 5 at the line, is now 3 of 3. As we continue here with our first quarter, 1 minute and 35 remaining. Benson across the timeline, screen from Spokley. It's a screen from Spokley again as she goes the other way. Screen from Hennings. Working it around the perimeter. Tough defense by Satrom. Ensign inside, lost it on the way up. Nope, they'll say it was because of a foul. So I'll get Addison Domeyer on the foul. That'll be her second, team second. And so, Megan Ensign to the free throw line to shoot a couple. First one off the mark, no good. Number 4, Anna Strand in for Mayport CG. Second shot, that one's in. Ensign splits the pair. The other way, quickly, Larson will fire up the 3, and Mesa Larson, her second from beyond the arc. It's 14-3 in favor of Mayport CG, as Coach Kyle Morehart will look to take a timeout. We'll take one as well. 1:10 remaining in the first quarter on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales Scoreboard.
At Nilsson Brand Law, we know lawyers are meant to solve problems. Whether you are going through a divorce, navigating a business dispute, need help with an estate plan, dealing with the death of a loved one, or are facing criminal charges, we are here to help. The attorneys at Nilsson Brand Law want to make sure your future is secure. You'll receive individual counsel for your specific needs and also an entire team working for your best potential outcome. Nilsson Brand Law, with offices in Fargo, Mayville, and Grand Forks. We are ready to work with you. Visit us online today at NilssonBrandLaw.com.
If you're looking to upgrade your appliances, Olson Hardware in Hillsboro is the place to stop, as they have sales and service for all your major appliances: refrigerators, freezers, washers and dryers, stoves, dishwashers, and microwaves. Olson Hardware also now has in store the Amazing Rest mattress. It's a high-quality, affordable mattress designed to help you achieve amazing rest. If you're in need of a mattress upgrade, stop and check out the Amazing Rest mattress. And don't forget about all of your general hardware items, too, at Olson Hardware in Hillsboro.
Out of the timeout, Borough basketball, as Stella Benson will get charged with a travel after receiving the inbound pass, and it's turnover number 7. And so Mayport CG basketball once again. As we'll get a sub as 3, Mallory Alfson will check in for Benson. Minute 6 remaining in the first quarter. Inbounds to Olson. Larson. Over to Strand. Work it around, back to Olson. Strand top of the key. She'll drive inside, back out. Olson to Growth. Along the perimeter, inside Strand. Steps in, kicks it out. Long 2 on its way. In and out, no good for Olson. Rebound, the putback wouldn't go. And then we'll get a foul on the rebound by Anna Strand. So that was on Anna Spokley, and that is her third. Third already here in the first quarter. Inbounds Growth. Top of the key, Olson. Rifles it over. Larson in the corner. Back to Strand. And gets it, hands it off Olson. 25 to shoot. Larson in the corner to Strand. Strand gets a screen, dribbles around the perimeter. Cross-court pass, Olson. Top of the key, Domeyer. feed it inside. Great passing by Mayport CG as Mesa Larson wide open underneath the basket. It's now 16-3. It's a 16-0 run for, or excuse me, a 16-1 run for Mayport CG. Final 5 seconds of the quarter. Spokley lost it, but Ensign able to pick it up. Her shot was no good, and that'll do it for quarter number 1 as Larson picks up her 4th rebound right before the horn. 8 minutes in the books on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard. It's Mayport CG 16, HCV 3, yourliveevent.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local planter experts. Tune up, add up. The math is simple. Every additional percentage of meter accuracy adds a bushel or 2 more per acre. While they should run at 98% or better, many do not. That's why no matter who made them, no matter their type, every meter should be calibrated every year. Keep your meters in top-notch shape. Call RDK at 701-636-2119 to schedule your meter maintenance today.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
16-3 as we go into quarter number 2. Mayport CG with the lead. It's a 16-1 run for the Patriots. The Royals scored the opening 2 points of the contest. Since then, 16-1. Patriot basketball to begin quarter number 2 inside. Domeyer is fouled on the way up. As if that's on Spokley, that's number 4. It is on Anna Spokley. That's her 4th, team's 7th. So Anderson Domeyer at the free throw line. First one is good. She's going to have to sit out maybe for a while. Already 4 fouls in the first 8 minutes and 9 seconds. Second free throw attempt on its upcoming for Domeyer. On its way. That one is no good. On the rebound taken by Mayport CG, Sydney Hennings. Or Hillsboro-Central Valley, Sydney Hennings. Holte, Ensign. Top of the key, Hennings, and over to Holte. So dribble around the perimeter. Knutsvig. Benson. Baseline jumper, short. And the rebound taken by Groth. Her first board gets it to Olsen. Crosses the timeline. Domeyer inside. As Larson, the hook shot is good. She's now got double figures with 10. Row basketball the other way. Ensign, Holte gets it back to Ensign. Benson, Holte, and across court on the pass to Hennings. Back to Holte, top of the key. Over to Knutsvig, right wing. Running the offense. Hennings over to Holte along the perimeter. Double team comes. She's able to dribble out of it. 15 on the shot clock. Still with it. Hennings in the corner. Back to Knutsvig. It's tipped by Olsen. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay with HCV, but they'll have 7 on the shot clock as Mallory Allison will check back in for HCV. A couple of Patriots. Number 10, Isabel Parker, and number 23, Kate Bradner. Final 5 seconds of the shot clock. Alfson, Holte, they got to force a shot up, and it was short by Holte. And so it goes out of bounds, and possession goes back to Mayport CG. Inbounds. Olsen crosses the timeline. Larson, feed it inside, back to Olsen. Give and go, and Kaylin Olsen now with 4. 6:20 remaining in the second quarter. It's a 21-3 Patriot advantage. Holte, as the pass was tipped and it's stolen away. Back the other way. Larson inside, and the foul. Mesa Larson with the bucket, and she'll go to the free throw line. Holte picks up the foul. Her second. As for Kennedy Olson will check in for Benson, who will check out. So 6:11 remaining in the first half. It's a 23-3 lead for Mayport CG as Olson will check out. Kaylin Olson will check out for Mayport CG. And back in is Riley Satcham. Larson at the free throw line, no good. But the rebound by Bradner feeds it to Satcham, couldn't go. Second opportunity for Satcham, no, and that will go out of bounds. It'll stay with Mayport CG. Patriot basketball, 33 on the shot clock. Larson inbound, Satcham will put it up, no good. And we'll get a foul on the rebound attempt, as I believe that'll be against Bradner. Indeed, Kate Bradner will pick up the foul, her first, team's third. Borough basketball, inbounds, Knutsvig, tipped. Larson forces a steal, and the and one opportunity again for Mesa Larson. (25-3). As Benson will check back in for the Burros. See who's the one that's checking out. Knutsvig will check out. As Corinna Holte picks up her third. 9 fouls on HCV. Got a couple. Or have one with 4 and now one with 3. Free throw was good. So Larson splits the pair. It's 26-3. 5:55 to go. Inbounds Holte. Double team comes, trying to get out of it. Pass was tipped and then it's stolen away. Satcham forces the Burrow steal the other way. The layup is good. Riley Satcham, her first bucket. She's now got 5. It's 28-3. As we'll get a whistle. I believe we'll get a timeout call on by Hillsboro-Central. Indeed we will. Timeout will take one as well. Mayport CG leads 28-3. Golden Harvest Tim Kazette seed sales scoreboard.
Winter is a planning season for farmers, a time when your mind is on your fields. But the shorter days doesn't mean there's less work to be done. At Sis van der Haaf, we know that lower temps won't cool your passion for production. We're continually striving to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sis van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
Dreaming of that perfect house with a picket fence and a spacious backyard? Maybe the kids have moved out and you're thinking about downsizing, or another's on the way and you need more room? Whatever your needs when buying or selling commercial or residential property, call Stephanie Osley with Greenberg Realty. No matter if you're experienced or first-time home buyer or seller, you want and need someone on your side. That's Stephanie Osley, Greenberg Realty. Call today, 218-779-1135. For all your real estate needs, Stephanie Osley, Greenberg Realty, 218-779-1135.
28-3, Mayport CG with the lead out of the timeout. I believe that is number 4 called by Borough coach Kyle Morehart, as we'll get a foul against number 5, Sydney Hennings. Nope, indeed, nope. They'll say she was out of bounds, actually. So it's a turnover on the Burros, number 10. Inbounds to Larson. Top of the key for the Patriots. Feed it inside. Satcham, her shot wouldn't go. It goes out of bounds. Borough basketball has 10. Isabel Parker back in for Mayport CG. Knutsvig will check back in for the Burros. Or Kennedy Olson also back in for HCV. Holte will inbound it for the Burros. 5:24 to go until halftime. Benson. Double team comes. She's going to try to break it. Gets it to Holte. Got to get it across the press, and they're bailed out by a foul. As they'll get Parker on the foul. Her first, team's 4th. The 5:16. Inbounds to Holte. They'll bring it across the timeline. Kennedy Olson to Benson. Over to Knutsvig. Around the perimeter. Now steps inside. Lost the handle. Able to get it back. Double, triple team comes. She tries the shot. That one well short. and the rebound was taken by Parker. Parker the other way, crosses the timeline, still with it, a drive inside at the baseline, and we'll get a foul before the shot. That'll be team foul number 10, so in the double bonus as Kennedy Olson will pick up the foul. So that'll put him in the double bonus. As I'll say, the foul was against Kate Bradner, so she'll go to the line. First free throw attempt, no good. Second one upcoming, it's a 28-3. Mayport CG lead, now make it 29-3. Bradner splits the pair. Burrows have scored 1 point since they took a 2-0 lead in the first 20 seconds of the game. As Knutsvig almost turned it over, instead the loose ball finds Hennings. Holte inside, Kennedy Olson blocked. Blocked on the play by Bradner, and the rebound was taken by Larson, her 5th. Still with it, over to Parker. Parker trying to work around, trying to find something. Drive inside, no, back out. Pass was tipped, it finds Anna Strand for the Patriots. Back over to Parker. Parker along the three-point arc. Top of the key, Larson. Thought about it, instead we'll get it back to Parker. She'll drive inside, 5 seconds on the shot clock, and dribble it out of bounds. Patriots turn it over. Inbounds to Benson. Try to get back to Holte, instead it's tipped, it's stolen away by Satcham, and then we'll get a tie-up, and the arrow points to HCV. Holte will inbound it. Knutsvig, under 4 to play in the quarter. As her pass, no one there, was over the head of Kennedy Olson, and it winds up in the bleachers for a Borough turnover, as we'll get a timeout called by Mayport CG. So the Patriots take a timeout. We'll take one as well with 3:35 remaining in the first half on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seat Sales Scoreboard.
About Polar having this program, we thought, well, why not make it a class and take it a little step further? Polar has been so fantastic with equipment. They have a technology grant.
Well, I'm thankful for the opportunity that broadcasting gives to the students here. It gives them an outlet it's so different from any other outlet we have. You know, and it allows them to really use their brain, and they recognize how creative they can be, and they're really proud of the products that they create.
Out of the timeout, Patriot basketball, Anna Strand with it for Mayport CG. Top of the key, Satcham, left wing. Fake the pass, now over back to Strand. Work it inside, Bradner at the baseline, back out. Inside drive, Parker lost the handle of it, and the Burros force a steal. 3:15 to play until halftime. As handed off to Hennings, handed off to Holte, who will hand it off to Benson. Benson, jumper block, nope, they'll call the foul. They'll call Riley Satcham on the foul. And so, Benson to the line, and boy, do the Burros need a point, have yet to score this quarter. So, 29-1 run for Mayport CG. First shot by Benson is off the mark. Mass substitutions for Mayport CG as Domeyer, Kaylin Olson, and 5, Brooklyn Growth come in. So Strand, second shot is good for Benson, splits the pair. So Strand and Kaylin Olson, the 2 to stay on the floor for Mayport CG. as Growth will put up the three. That one is short off the front iron, and the rebound was taken by Ellie Knutsvik. Her first rebound. Holte crosses the timeline over to Kennedy Olson, back to Holte, and over to Benson. Double team comes from Benson, 20 on the shot clock, and we'll get a turnover and out of bounds. Arrows turn it over once again. Number 15 has 3. Mallory Alfson back in for the Burros. Inbounds, Kaylin Olson for the Patriots, crosses the timeline. Larson. Satcham in the corner. She'll get a screen, now drive inside, splits the defenders, but they'll say she traveled. And it's the 7th turnover on Mayport CG. Holte will inbound it for the Burros. As we get a whistle. As we'll get a sub here for HCV. As Ensign will check in. Alfson will check out, and then we'll get a matching sub for Mayport CG as Larson will check out. And Bradner will check back in for the Patriots. So Benson will inbound it with 2:27 to play in the half. Over to Holte. Picks up her dribble. Double team comes. It will get across on the pass to Hennings. Back to Holte. At the free throw line, Holte, and we'll get a tie-up. That one forced by Riley Satcham. And the arrow points to Mayport CG. The Patriot basketball. Inbounds. As Kaylin Olson will take it across the timeline to Satcham. In the corner, Bradner, she'll drive baseline, looking to stay in bounds. And the pass was out of the reach of Domeyer, out of bounds for a turnover. 2 minutes remaining until halftime. Burrows inbound it. Ensign. Over to Holte. And Benson gets it, brings it across the timeline. Ensign, she'll fire up the three, she'll hit it. Megan Ensign with the triple. First bucket for Hillsboro-Central Valley in about 14 plus minutes. 29-7, the Burros trail. Radner on the inside drive, back out, top of the key. Round to Satcham. Growth gets it back. Over to Kaylin Olson. It's it back to Growth at the elbow, cross court. Domeyer in the corner, double teamed, able to get it. As Satcham will take the three ball, that one's no good off the backboard. But the rebound, Domeyer, the putback, no. And Bradner, though, gets the rebound. She'll put it up and she'll hit it. Kate Bradner with the bucket. Second, then third chance opportunities for Mayport CG. It's 31-7. Holte to Benson. Back to Holte. Under a minute to play until halftime. Holte crosses the timeline, and then we'll get a tie-up. As Satcham forces a tie-up. Arrow stays with HCV. 25 on the shot clock. As Benson will inbound it for the Burros along the far sideline. Inbound to Holte. She'll bring it back across the timeline. 50 seconds till halftime. Candy Olson to Ensign. Lobs it top of the key. Hennings. At Kennedy Olson, Hennings, and Ensign. 7 on the shot clock. Hennings, she'll have to fire up a three. That one's too strong off the back iron. The rebound taken by Satcham. She'll look to run. Was going a little too fast as she ends up turning it over for the Patriots. Shot clock turned off with 22 seconds. So Holte will stop. Look to waste some time here until halftime. Hennings, Kennedy Olson, Ensign. Dribbles it around the perimeter, 6 seconds. Inside to Ensign. Bradner with a block, swats it out of bounds. It'll stay with HCV. 3.8 remaining until halftime. So Holte will inbound it for the Burros along the sideline. And lob it to Ensign. Ensign's gonna have to put it up. She does. Good! Ensign fired it. Looked almost like a shot put. but it found the back of the net, so Megan Ensign with the triple. Once again, and that'll do it for half number one on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales Scoreboard. Mayport CG 31, HCV 10 on yourliveevent.com.
My U of M is real, hands-on, and will get me ready for anything. Crookston is the U of M for me.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000 plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsboro is accepting new patients. They offer patients of all ages a full range of dental services, including Clear Correct, which is an option for invisible braces, and a $99 whitening program. Dr. Rothfuss accepts multiple insurance plans, including Delta Dental, United Concordia that was affiliated with Blue Cross Blue Shield, and Principal Dental Insurance. Bring your smile to Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsboro, and the friendly staff will help make it sparkle. Call 701-636-4244 today. One of the main benefits of moving to the Halstead Living Center and Heritage House community is to enjoy every comfort of home without the burdens of home ownership in an environment that offers choices for care assistance, social interaction, group activities, or simply quiet, comfortable living. Another reason to choose Halstead Living Center and Heritage House is to get back to living life through their all-inclusive services and full array of social events, spiritual enrichment programs, recreational activities, and lifelong learning. For more information, call 456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro. For when you need repair work done on your vehicle, need an oil change, need new tires, or tire repair, visit Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro. They fill LP tanks, bulk delivery of your home heating or farm fuels, and carry batteries. Call your locally owned full-service gas station, Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro, 701-636-5356. Brad, Jody, and Blake Sorum thank you for your business, and they look forward to continue serving you at Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro. So back here, yourliveevent.com, as Mayport CG with a 31-10 advantage for the Patriots. The Burros started out strong. They got a basket on their first possession, go up 2-0. After that, it was a 29-1 run for Mayport CG, eventually taking a 29-3 lead. After one quarter, it was 16-3. And the Patriots kept that going on in quarter number 2, outscoring the Burros 15-7. A couple of late three-pointers by Megan Ensign make the score a little, maybe a little misleading, or a little bit less, or a little more close than what it really is. As Mayport CG, a 21-point lead going into halftime. As again, this is your halftime report, which is brought to you by Rich Gerke and Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance of Hillsboro. For auto, farm, home, or business, you can give them a call today at 701-436-5777. We'll take a break. We'll come back with more when we return on yourliveevent.com.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah. There's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
Hi, my name is Caitlin Anderson from Hillsboro High School. Drugs and alcohol not only affect your life, but everyone around you as well. That is why I choose not to engage in drugs and alcohol. It results in poor decision making and even death. Don't let your friends and family and teammates down. Be safe and stay sober. Thank you. This is a message brought to you by Hillsboro High School District.
Did you know that every time you read that bedtime story, you pop a bowl of popcorn, or you settle into the sofa to watch a movie? The city of Hillsboro is hard at work behind the scenes to power the moments that matter. You could say, we warm up your downtime. At the city of Hillsboro, we power businesses too, keeping the lights on and providing the reliability our community needs to thrive. We're here for you with safe, affordable power. We power on.
When it comes to insurance, you should be confident that you're choosing the best option. I'm Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro. Let's find and discuss the best insurance policy for your home, auto, farm, life, or business. Stop in to see Ryan Updahl or I at our Hillsboro office, or give us a call at 701-436-5777, or toll free at 1-800-498-5777. This is Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, and we look forward to doing business with you.
Dakota Heritage Bank, serving you with 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota, has a strong background in ag and business lending, but can also help with any auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. Dakota Heritage Bank is a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. Our friendly staff greets you with a smile, takes the time to get to know you, and can help with your banking needs. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local planter experts. Tune up, add up. The math is simple. Every additional percentage of meter accuracy adds a bushel or two more per acre. While they should run at 98% or better, many do not. That's why no matter who made them, no matter their type, every meter should be calibrated every year. Keep your meters in top-notch shape. Call RDK at 701-636-2119 to schedule your meter maintenance today.
Back here, yourliveevent.com, our Farmers Union Insurance halftime report. We'll run down our first half stats here for both teams. We'll start with Hillsboro-Central Valley. Megan Ensign, the leading scorer for Hillsboro-Central Valley. 7 points, had 2 triples there in that in the latter stages of the second quarter. Corinna Holte, 2 points, scored the game's opening bucket. Stella Benson, 1 point, 1 of 2 at the free throw line. They have committed 18 turnovers. They have 13 team rebounds, 10 team fouls, and from the free throw line, 50% at 2 of 4. For the Patriots of Mayport CG, Mesa Larson, the leading scorer, leading all scorers with 15 points, hit 2 from beyond the arc early on in the first quarter to kind of help pace Mayport CG here tonight. And it is Riley Satcham with 5 points. 3 in the first quarter, 2 in the second. 4 points for Kaylin Olson, 3 for Kate Bradner, as well as 3 for Brooklyn Growth, and 1 point for Addison Domeyer. 9 turnovers for the Patriots, 24 rebounds, 4 fouls, and from the free throw line, shooting just under 50% at 6 of 14. So those are your first half stats, yourliveevent.com, on our Farmers Union Insurance halftime report. We'll take a break. We'll come back with the start of half number 2 when we return, yourliveevent.com.
Hi, my name is Shane Azure. I'm the superintendent of Northwood Public School. We realized that education the last 45 days of school was going to look a little bit differently.
Superintendents in our service area started calling and saying, okay, we're going to an online-based learning system and we have students that don't have internet access. What can we do to connect them?
They were here within a day or 2 to make sure that our parents and our students were connected.
This was just a small piece that we could do to try and bring some structure back to not only their teachers and schools, but some of their classmates as well.
For all your flooring needs, look no further than Carlson Customs Incorporated. From tile, Cortex and laminate flooring, waterproof floors, shower tiles, and carpet, you are sure to find what you need to update or create the perfect feel in your home or business. Locally owned and operated, Carlson Customs Inc. Call Todd at 218-531-0176.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank, and I would like to know your story. Our lives and our businesses are comprised of events. We have all had our failures and successes, and these events define our character. If your character includes values like trustworthy, respectful, honest, and responsible, then your story matches well with ours, and we would consider it a privilege to be your financial partner. At the Goose River Bank, we believe that a strong bank builds strong communities. The Goose River Bank, member FDIC.
Second half about to get underway here on YourLiveEvent.com. Again, we thank you for joining us here from Mayport CG High School. Patriots and the Burros here in the Region 2 basketball tournament. Patriot basketball to be in half number 2. Satcham has it in the corner. Hands it back off. Growth, cross court, Domeyer. Back to Growth, and over to Olson. Olson at the free throw line, and back to Growth in the far corner. 15 to shoot. Satcham inside Domeyer, back out. Kalen Olson, the jumper, hits it. Kalen Olson now with 6 for the Patriots. It's 33-10. Holte, top of the key, pass was tipped, still loose, and then it's stolen away by Growth. Growth forces the steal. Up ahead to Satcham. Cross court. Back to Growth. She'll put up the 3. She'll hit the 3. Brooklyn Growth, her second from beyond the arc. It's now 36-10. Holte across the timeline. The other way for the Bros. She'll drive inside and draws the foul on the way up. So Corinna Holte to the free throw line. Earls with Holte, Hennings, Spokley, Alfson, and Ensign, the 5 on the floor for HCV to begin half number 2. Free throw number 1 is up and good for Corinna Holte. She's now got 3. Second shot upcoming. And that one is no good off the back iron, and the rebound taken by Riley Satcham. That's her 5th. Domeyer at the free throw or 3-point line. Back out. Olson to Growth. Along the arc. 20 to shoot. Domeyer cross court pass. Olson. Goes right side, top of the key, and over to Growth right wing. In the corner, Larson. 5 seconds to shoot. Inside Satcham. And Riley Satcham will go back to the free throw line. This is her 5th trip to the charity stripe. She started 0 for 5. Since then has hit 3 in a row. Free throw attempt up and no good for Satcham. Second shot upcoming. 6:26 remaining in the third quarter. Second shot rattles around, in and out, no good. Missed them both. Rebound was taken by the Burros. Sydney Hennings, her second. Alfson gets it back to Spokley, and Spokley across the timeline. Ensign still with it. Inside, Hennings at the free throw line. Backs it out and gets it to Ensign. Ensign looks to drive inside. Instead, Satcham forces a steal. She's going the other way where the layup is good. Riley Satcham now with 7. It's 38-11 with 5:50 remaining in the third quarter. Spokley's pass was tipped, and Satcham will get a steal, and then she's fouled. Sydney Hennings will get charged with the foul. Her second, team second. Patriot basketball as Satcham will inbound it. Kaylin Olson across the timeline. Over to Growth along the arc. Domeyer top of the key. Still with it and over to Olson. Back to Larson. And Domeyer feed it inside. Satrom, wild shot, no. Might have been affected. And we'll get a tie up on the rebound attempt. We'll see where the arrow points. It goes to HCV. So Borough basketball with 5:26 to go in the third quarter. Inbounds to Spokley, gets it right back to Holte, who brings it across the timeline. Dribbles it right side and poked out of bounds by Satrom. It'll stay with the Burros, 27 on the shot clock. Second shot, or inbounds for Spokley, and that one was tipped out of bounds by Olsen as she was trying to get it to Alfson. It'll stay Borough basketball. Now they'll just inbound it about 10 feet from where they did. Inbounds goes to Holte along the arc, and she lost the handle of it as Larson forces the steal. Inside to Satrom, lay-in, and good. She's now got 9. It's 40-11 in favor of Mayport CG. Spokley across the timeline for HCV. Still with it, lost the handle of it. As Larson will track down the loose ball, she'll go inside for the lay-in, and she'll hit it for point number 17 for Mesa Larson. Lead up to 30 for Mayport CG at 42-11. Rose have only scored 1 point. It's an 11-1 run for Mayport CG as Larson forces another steal, drives inside and is fouled, and Mesa Larson to go back to the free throw line where she's 1 of 2. 4.5 to play in the third quarter. As Holte will come in, needed one more person for the shot for the rebound attempt, and so at the free throw line, Larson will connect on her first. She's now got 18 points. Stella Benson back in for HCV. Holte will check out. Number 4, Anna Strand, in for the Patriots. 43-11 on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Give Tim a call today, 701-430-0877. Second shot is good. She got them both. She's now got 19. 4.5 to play in the third quarter. Ensign will bring it up court, crosses the stripe. Kennedy Olsen, who checked in. Her pass was tipped by Kaylin Olsen. Olsen the other way. Lay-in is good. She's now got 8 and will get a foul as well. A late foul. And so Kaylin Olsen to the free throw line. As that will be on Hennings. Hennings her third. Team's 4th. So Kaylin Olsen at the free throw line, a junior. Shot is good. Olsen the three-point play. It's 47-11 as Ensign looking for someone to inbound the basketball to. Hennings will come back and get it right back to Ensign. She'll cross the timeline. Kennedy Olsen. Left wing, top of the key. Alfson rifled over to Hennings, right wing. Top of the key, Kennedy Olsen. Ensign, she'll fire up the 3 ball. Too strong. Rebound batted around, and it's taken by Domeyer for Mayport CG. Quickly up ahead, Kaylin Olsen, but she'll stop and get it to Groth, who will drive baseline, and they'll call her for the offensive foul. They'll call her for a charge. And so Brooklyn Groth will pick up her first foul. 10, Isabel Parker, and 23, Kate Bradner, both checking in for the Patriots. Borough basketball, Ensign will get the inbounds. Crosses the timeline. Hennings. Alfson lost the handle of it. And out of bounds it goes, and back to Mayport CG. Turnover number 26. Kaylin Olsen across the timeline to Parker. Gets a screen, goes the other way, inside. Olsen tries to defend. She'll put it up anyway. No, but the rebound taken by Larson, her 6th. Over, and the 3 ball is good by Kaylin Olsen. Kaylin Olsen now with 8 this quarter. It's 50-11 in favor of the Patriots. Kennedy Olsen, top of the key, gets it back. Henning, she'll fire up the 3 ball. That one's short, and the rebound taken by Bradner, her third. Ahead, Domeyer, and hands it off Anna Strand. Kaylin Olson, she'll back it up, top of the key. Kick out, three ball, good! Mesa Larson with another from beyond the arc. It's 53-11. 42-point Patriot lead. Candy Olson, top of key for the Bros, over to Henning. She'll fire up the three. That one way off, and out of bounds it goes. Alfson will check out. Knutsvig will check back in for the Bros. Also checking in for the first time tonight is number 13, Tatum Lemke for HCV. And number 24, Madison Anderson, will check in for the Patriots. As Kaylin Olson will check out. 2:35 remaining in the third quarter. Parker on the drive, feeds it inside for the bucket. As Madison Anderson, or excuse me, that was, Madison Larson with the bucket. And the ensuing pass is turned over by Hillsboro-Central Valley. So 55-11. 2:15 remaining as bringing it across the timeline is Anderson for Mayport CG. Parker at the free throw line inside to Bradner for the bucket. Kate Bradner. She's now got 5. It's 57-11. The Burros with 1 point here in the first 6 minutes of this quarter. Kennedy Olson. She'll drive. Limke in the corner. Knutsvig. Drive inside. Free throw line jumper. Bradner might have got a hand on it. And the rebound was taken by Madison Anderson. Anderson across the timeline. Larson gets a screen. She'll drive inside. Splits the defenders. No on the shot. And the rebound was taken by Benson. So Benson, her third rebound. Minute and a half to play in the quarter. Benson across the timeline. Still with it. Now she'll go the other way. Screen from Ensign. Jumper short. Ensign trying to save it. Unable to do so. It goes out of bounds to Mayport CG with 1:14 remaining in the quarter. Inbounds. Anderson brings it across the timeline. Larson, drive inside. No. Too short. Second chance. No. Right to Bradner on the third chance opportunity. And Kate Bradner now with 7. Ensign across the timeline under a minute to play. She'll fire up the three. She'll hit it. No one came out to guard her, so Ensign said, okay, I'll take it from beyond the arc. That's her third from beyond the three-point line. It's 59-14 with 40 seconds to play in the quarter. Parker on the drive inside. Lost the handle of it. It goes out of bounds for a turnover. So 35.8, so under a second will be the difference between the shot and game clock. Ensign, Olson, top of the key, Knutsvig dribbles it left side. Limke couldn't get the handle of it, able to save it from going out of bounds along the sideline. 20 seconds in the quarter as Benson from the free throw line, no, and they'll let it go out of bounds. Back to Mayport CG. As 25, Kinsey Parker will check in for the Patriots. Kennedy Olson to inbound it. Shot clock now turned off. Inbounds out to Ensign. She'll drive inside. Bradner with the block out of bounds. It'll stay with HCV. 10.6 remaining. Olson to inbound. Ensign under 10. She'll fire up the three ball. No. And the rebound was taken by Isabel Parker, her third. Brings it across the timeline. Final couple of seconds. She'll put it up at the horn. Didn't go, and that'll do it for quarter number 3. 3 in the books, 1 to go on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales Scoreboard. Mayport CG 59, HCV 14. YourLiveEvent.com.
When you're way, way out in farm country, right in the middle of harvest, there's nobody watching. No audience, no crowd, the only bright lights beam from a combine. And they're not pointing at you. All that's here is a field. It may not look like a place of glory, but there's still a winner. There's still a score. And for many farmers who planted golden harvest corn this year, victory is about to set in. Talk to Tim Kazette Seed Sales, 701-430-0877.
So Mayport CG will pull all 5 starters to begin this fourth quarter. Number 40, Danica Hansen will inbound it to 24, Madison Anderson. 25, Kinsey Parker on the floor, as is 21, Kinsey Hansen. And number 32, Alexis Morawski. As the Patriots turn it over, Borough basketball, Holte, Spokley, Hennings, Alfson, and Ensign, the 5 on the court. Ensign, top of the key, she'll fire up the 3 ball. She'll hit it once again. Megan Ensign, her 4th from beyond the arc, and it's 59-17. Running clock here in the fourth quarter. Inside, Hansen, give and go to Parker. Ball still loose, Morawski battling for it with Hennings, and we'll get a tie-up as the arrow points to HCV. So Borough basketball as the inbounds to Holte. Minute gone in the fourth quarter. Again, running clock. Ensign, Holte. Holte steps inside. Jumper, no good. Off the mark, and the rebound taken by Kinsey Parker for Mayport CG. It's it to Anderson. Anderson across the timeline. Hansen at the arc inside. Feeds it as Hansen unable to get the basket was Kinsey Hansen, and that basketball will go back to the Burros as the rebound inside. Spokley the other way, couldn't get the shot to go. Holte got the rebound and is fouled. So we get a foul. And so, Corinne Holte to the free throw line. First one is off the mark, no good, as Kinsey Parker commits the foul. Second shot, rattles around, no good, and out of bounds. So Holte 0 of 2 at the free throw line. Patriots back the other way. Kinsey Parker, baseline. Out to Danica Hansen. Back to Parker. Fakes the shot. Now drives inside. Puts up the floater. Couldn't get it to go, and the rebound was taken by Anna Spokley, her 4th. Spokley across the timeline. Inside. Let runner. Gets it to go. So Anna Spokley in what will be her final contest, able to get the runner to go and pick up her first points tonight. Second shot, that one off the mark, no good, and the rebound taken by Morawski from Mayport CG. Her first rebound. Mayport CG with it, Kinsey Parker. Morawski back to Parker. 20 on the shot clock. Fires it over. Madison Anderson for 3. No. And the rebound out of bounds. Back to HCV with 4:50 and ticking. So again, this is the 11-6 matchup. So Mayport CG will go and face Midway Minto in the Region 2 playing game. Again, we'll have all 4, the Region 2 quarterfinals as Holte turns it over. With the steal for Mayport CG was Parker. Inside, as Kinsey Hansen couldn't connect on the layup attempt. And we'll get a rebound by Hennings and then a foul. So 24, Madison Anderson on the foul. Her first, team's 5th. 4:10 and ticking. Again, all 4 quarterfinal matchups for Monday at the Betty Ingolstadt Sioux Center we'll have for you on yourliveevent.com. Holte feeds it inside. Spokley with the jumper, no. And the rebound taken by Mayport CG. Hansen with the rebound. Danica Hansen with it. Gets it to Anderson, who'll bring it across the timeline. Danica Hansen back with it. Gets a screen. Kinsey Hansen, top of the key, back to Danica Hansen. She'll drive inside at the baseline, up and under. As Spokley affected the shot, but Hansen able to come up and save it. Stays with it. Kinsey Hansen on the drive baseline, no, and the rebound taken by Megan Ensign. Under 3.5 to play. Holte will bring it across the timeline. Fakes right, goes left, now spins, goes the other direction. Inside layup, too strong. Battle for the rebound attempt. Horowski, Spokley, Alfson all battling for it. It's a tie-up. And the arrow points to Mayport CG. As 34, Isla Peterson will check in for Mayport CG. 23, Desiree Dovenmuller will check in for Mayport CG. As a layup shot attempt was no good by Madison Anderson. The rebound to HCV. 2.5 to play. Spokley on the drive and back out to Hennings. Gets it to Ensign. Ensign will dribble inside in the paint. Layup, no. Got her own rebound. Second shot, no good, and the rebound taken by Mayport CG. Madison Anderson with it, now on the run. Cross-court pass. Kinsey Parker on the drive, kick out. Back to Anderson, and Danica Hansen top of the key. Back to Anderson, she'll fire up the three. That one is long, but the rebound was taken and saved by Anderson once again. Three ball on the way, no good from Danica Hansen. The rebound taken by Ensign. Her third board, under 2 to play. Spokley on the drive inside, no, and the rebound taken by Kinsey Parker, her second. Fires it over, Danica Hansen. 3 more Burrows set to check in. 3 ball on its way. That one is short from Kinsey Parker, but the rebound, the putback, that wouldn't go. Third chance opportunity, wouldn't go for Kinsey Hansen. And it will be Hillsboro-Central Valley as the rebound taken by Spokley. As we'll get a timeout just for subs. As Limke, Kennedy Olson, and Mallory Alfson will check in. As it looks like we will indeed take a timeout. We'll take one as well. 59-19, Mayport CG leads. Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales Scoreboard.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. From sunup to sundown, they're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
1:25 remaining here in regulation as Mayport CG will advance to the Region 2 tournament quarterfinals, where they will face off against Midway Minto. Also on yourliveevent.com, another matchup, the 7-10 game between North Border and Finley Sharon Hope Page. Step inside, Limke. Ensign as Dovenmiller will put up the shot. That one is off the mark. Tipped by Olson, and the rebound was taken by Anderson along the far sideline. 1 minute remaining. Kinsey Parker with it, top of the key. They work it around to Danica Hansen. She'll get a screen, she'll step in, she'll fire it, and that one off the mark, no good. Out of bounds on the rebound attempt. They'll say it was last touch by Parker for the Patriots. As 45 seconds remaining. 59-19, Mayport CG with the lead. Limke for the Burros. Olson, she'll drive inside baseline and draws a foul. So Kennedy Olson will go to the free throw line. We'll see how much they tick the clock as it's still ticking with 25 seconds. And she'll shoot 2. As they'll stop it with 20.1. Kendi Olsen at the free throw line. First one was off the mark. Second one on its way. That one's good. Olsen splits the pair. 20 seconds remaining as we'll see what the Patriots do here. Able to get it across the timeline is Anderson. Hits it to Parker. Final 7 seconds. She'll just look to dribble it around. Final 5 seconds. She'll just hold it there. Coach Kyle Morik says not to foul, and that'll do it here tonight as Mayport CG will advance in the Region 2 playoff tournament as they will go to the Region 2 quarterfinal round where they will face 3-seed Midway Minto. Your final on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette seed sales scoreboard. Mayport CG 59, Hillsboro-Central Valley 20. We return yourliveevent.com.
Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, North Dakota has been adapting to the growing needs of the edible bean industry since 1982. The production of edible beans has helped many growers in the Red River Valley make their farming operation more profitable. Along with the increased profitability, these growers are producing a nutritious, high-protein food source that helps feed a hungry world. Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, with receiving stations in Hatton, Sharon, Larimore, Devils Lake, Wilton, Washburn, Lincoln, Piesick, Grafton, and Garski. Learn more online at centralvalleybean.com or call 701-847-2622.
Did you know that every time you read that bedtime story, you pop a bowl of popcorn, or you settle into the sofa to watch a movie? The city of Hillsboro is hard at work behind the scenes to power the moments that matter. You could say, we warm up your downtime. At the city of Hillsboro, we power businesses too, keeping the lights on and providing the reliability our community needs to thrive. We're here for you with safe, affordable power. We power on.
The unknown consumes so much of our lives. That's why Concordia College in Moorhead, Minnesota is committed to providing clarity. We recognize that comparing colleges, especially the price, can be confusing. Concordia has always been a place where students of all economic backgrounds find success. And for next fall, we are reducing tuition by more than $15,000 so that any student who can imagine themselves at Concordia can be a Cobber. Now's the time to take a look at Concordia College, Moorhead, Minnesota. ConcordiaNow.com.
Back here, yourliveevent.com. Mayport CG with the 59-20 victory. So the Patriots advancing in the Region 2 tournament as a big first quarter and a half for the Patriots, propelling them to the victory. Mayport CG, or Hillsboro-Central Valley, scored the first 2 points on the Patriots early on in the first minute of the contest. But Mayport CG then rattles off a 29-1 run. At one point they led 29-3, and the halftime score was 39-10, and the Patriots just able to keep that going as they outscore the Burros 28-10 in that second half as well to take a 59-20 victory. The Patriots advance to face off against the number 3 seed Midway Minto in the Region 2 tournament. That the quarterfinal round coming up on Monday. Another matchup, North Border with the 44-28 victory against Finley Sharon Hope Page in that matchup in the 6-10 matchup, or 7-10 matchup. So the Eagles will face Thompson in the Region 2 tournament. We'll take a break. We'll name some awards. We'll get some other post-game reaction when we return on yourliveevent.com.
Work has begun to replace Line 3 near your community, and keeping everyone safe is our top priority. We have established robust COVID-19 safety rules for our workers, and when they're not at work on our project, they're advised to follow local health guidelines because we all want everyone home safe. For more information, visit enbridge.com/line3us.
Nothing has embodied the American spirit like the family farmer. Year after year, they work the land. Through droughts, floods, and uncertain markets, they keep that spirit alive with another crop harvested for the next generation. And for that, we tip our hats to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Call Renee or Lynn at the Grafton Agency at 352-0360.
The Hatton Men's Club is a group of community-minded men working together as volunteers to fundraise for important community projects. The Hatton Men's Club is proud to help individuals, businesses, school groups, and other local organizations with funds raised, all benefiting and strengthening the Hatton community. Good luck to all participating today from the Hatton Men's Club.
This is Sam Preston, student athlete at Hillsboro High School, and I urge students to refrain from using drugs or alcohol. Doing so can result in getting kicked off the team, damage to your reputation, and damage to your body. Stay sober and stay on the right track to success. Live above the influence. This message is brought to you by Hillsboro School District.
Back here, yourliveevent.com, as we'll name some awards. Here's some awards on here on our post-game shows. We'll start with our Enbridge Energy players of the game, and for Mayport CG, we'll give that to Mesa Larson, number 20, the 5'5", only a freshman guard for the Patriots. 24 points for her, exploded really from the start. Hit a couple of threes early on in the first quarter. She had 15 total in in half number one, and in another 9 in the second half to bring her total to 24 total points. Also add in 7 rebounds. So Mesa Larson for the Patriots is your Enbridge Energy player of the game. And for Hillsboro-Central Valley, we'll give that to Megan Ensign. 13 points for her, including 4 triples for Megan Ensign, just an 8th grader. So some of the younger ones getting it done here tonight, as those are your Enbridge Energy players of the game. Brought to you by Enbridge, the Enbridge Line 3 Replacement Project. Again, work has begun, and safety is their top priority. Robust COVID-19 measures have been put in place to make sure that everyone gets home safely. Learn more about the Line 3 Replacement Project online at enbridge.com/line3.us. From our Enbridge Energy players of the game, we'll go to our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. And really, for Mayport CG and for both teams, the threes were connecting here tonight. As I mentioned, Mesa Larson, she had 3 from beyond the arc en route to her 29 points. Brooklyn Growth had 2 triples for Mayport CG. Kaylin Olsen added 1 in as well. So 7 from beyond the arc for Mayport CG. And Megan Ensign for Hillsboro-Central Valley. She hit 4 from beyond the arc en route to her team high 13 points tonight. So that's your Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. Discover local reliability you can trust online at halsteadtel.com. Another one more award, as we'll then name our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. And for Mayport CG, we'll give that to number 15, Riley Satram. Just a pest all night long on the defensive end for Mayport CG, helping force a number of turnovers. She also had in 9 points and 5 rebounds, so really everywhere for the Patriots she was. And so she will be your RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game from RDK Enterprises in Hillsboro. Remember, get those meters to the big guy. RDK Enterprises, Hillsboro, and Drayton. Visit them online at planterdoc.com. Take another break. We'll come back with more on our postgame show when we return. YourLiveEvent.com.
The service from Hillsboro Dairy is fantastic. It is reliable and the products are quality and fresh. Milk products delivered right to your door like we do at our home. Milk products, juices, cheese products, cream products, yogurt, cottage cheese, butter, margarine, non-dairy items, frozen entrees, frozen chicken, seafood, frozen soup, fettings, bread, bakery boy, frozen doughs, frozen appetizers, all available from Hillsboro Dairy, delivering right to your door. Call the Utter Guy, 701-436-5877. Hillsboro Lumber has DeWalt tools and Milwaukee power tools. Choose from DeWalt drills, sanders, impact drivers, hammer drills, jigsaws, skill saws, multi-tools, and all DeWalt power tool batteries and accessories. Hillsboro Lumber will work with you on any remodeling project, and they will assist you with any building plans you're considering. And they remind you of laminate flooring and many styles of cabinets available. Call 701-636-4301. Hillsboro Lumber, Hillsboro.
Powerful and playful, delicate and precise, bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family, to provide options beyond the expected, to help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Reminder here, YourLiveEvent.com. All 4 games of the Region 2 girls basketball tournament on Monday. All 4 quarterfinals. We'll have both semifinals Tuesday. Our championship will be on Thursday. Also Thursday, before the Region 2 championship, the Region 4 championship will be contested at the Betty Engelstedt Sioux Center as well. We'll have coverage from both championship games as well at YourLiveEvent.com. Also Region 1 going on down in Wahpeton. We'll have those for you on YourLiveEvent.com. Go online to our website. Check out the schedule page where you can see all the matchups. Also RJBroadcasting.com, the sports scores and schedules page as well. Take a break. We'll be joined by the head coach for Hillsboro-Central Valley, Coach Kyle Morehart, when we return. YourLiveEvent.com.
Welcome 2021. We are all happy you are here. Time for a fresh start. Hello, Shane with Irie Insurance. The start of each year brings excitement and opportunity for those of us in agriculture. At Irie Insurance, we feel the excitement as well, and we want to make sure 2021 gets off to a great start as you plan for the planting season. We would love to sit down with each of you for annual policy review and make sure your farm's equity is protected. To find an Irie Insurance agent near you, go to IrieInsurance.com. Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
I think what matters is you finding the right college for yourself. And so I transferred to NDSCS. I love the fact that people are always nice to you and you make a lot of great friends. My name is Dawafi and I am here for my future.
Going to NDSCS, I found out way more than just like sports. I met a lot of people just on my floor and then different activities you could go to that were on campus. I for sure will look back at all the memories and love it. My name is Grace and I'm here for my future.
At Nilsson Brand Law, we know lawyers are meant to solve problems. Whether you are going through a divorce, navigating a business dispute, need help with an estate plan, dealing with the death of a loved one, or are facing criminal charges, we are here to help. The attorneys at Nilsson Brand Law want to make sure your future is secure. You'll receive individual counsel for your specific needs and also an entire team working for your best potential outcome. Nilsson Brand Law, with offices in Fargo, Mayville, and Grand Forks. We are ready to work with you. Visit us online today at NilssonBrandLaw.com.
So back here, YourLiveEvent.com, as we're joined by the coach for Hillsboro-Central Valley, Coach Kyle Morehart. And, Kyle, a tough game. You knew what it was going to be coming in. And, unfortunately, some of the turnovers definitely bit you. And just kind of, at times, that first, second quarter, just the ball, for whatever, it seemed like there was, a lid on the hoop here tonight.
Yeah, what did we make that first basket of the game, right? Real quick, and then, the lid came over the top of it. But, hats off to Mayport CG. First of all, they're a fun group to watch to play. They got so many competitors. They got so many girls that can score. They've good young athletes. They put their time in, and now it's their time to do some damage in the region in the next few years. So, good for them. And now for us, we need to see what they had, and then we got to figure out a way to get to our program like that. But overall in the game, we didn't come out the way we wanted to tonight. I really thought we it wasn't there. Overall, it wasn't there. A couple girls were really ready to go, and then a couple of them just were kind of, they were trying. It wasn't that they weren't trying to get there. They just were not there for whatever reason. And that happens sometimes. That's high school basketball, boys and girls. It just happens. Some nights are like that, and it just kind of happened to us tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. But, kind of just, recapping the year here, started off here, your first year back as the head coach, added in on the COVID-19 pandemic, kind of the still fallout from that. So really, what a time to return to the program here in 2020 and 2021.
Yeah, many challenges all the way around, right? And then with the COVID also adding that in there. But, I've enjoyed every minute of it. It's been fun to be back on the bench and coaching and teaching the players my philosophy and the game of basketball, and just trying to get them to do the right thing every time we were out there and compete every night. And they did a nice job of that. I think for the most part, it's just a matter of it's you got to put time in after the season, and that's what we're going to be facing now with the next group. But right now, that's just worked hard. We did a lot of nice things from day one to now. I guarantee we improved. I guarantee that we a lot better. We didn't finish our last game of the year the way I thought we would have. So disappointed on that way, mostly for the seniors because they're not coming back. They fought hard. A couple of them got into foul trouble and took away what we were trying to do as a team. But again, they're working hard. They're doing what they could do, and overall, just group of kids that wanted to work hard, did everything the coaches asked of them, and the three seniors led by example, and they really got after it, and they set the tone for us for the future.
Yeah, absolutely. A tough group of seniors, here with that, kind of embracing a lot of change. But you mentioned there the improvement, and just from watching, you could tell that from day one to now, definitely, a different team, a lot better team. And I guess now the hope is to continue to that going here, coming up through the summer, and hopefully better days to come here for Hillsboro-Central Valley Borough girls basketball.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's. Again, hats off to the seniors for everything they've done. I appreciate everything they did. And now, it's going to be, as a coach, you're always looking forward no matter what you're doing. And you live in the moment, but then it's time to go forward. And that's where we're at now, this point in the year. And now all the work really needs to happen. And the young girls need to step up. 7 through 12, 7 through 11, they need to put some more time in the gym. We have a couple of those gym rats. We need a few more of them. We need some girls that want to compete on a regular basis, and work on their skills on the outside of the season, and not just show up for 3 months in the basketball season. Otherwise, we're going to have what we have right now, where we just struggled to get points on the board. We struggle with ball handling. We struggle with the basic fundamentals, and again, day one to now we got better, but still we did it. In all reality, we struggled. That's why we struggled as a team, trying to get the ball in the hole. But the future is it's what the girls make it to be. And if I'm a young 7th grader listening right now, or a 6th, 7th, 8th grader, 9th grader, 10th grader, 11th grader, boy, it's a lot of options next year for a lot of girls, and it's really whoever wants to get out there and get after it. And that's what I'm really hoping for. That we have a group of girls that will step up and start to put time in starting tomorrow already, and just go get it and prove they want to be there. We got a lot of girls that we talk about it and they nod their head and they seem like they're listening, but a lot of them want to do it, but not a lot of them want to spend the time it takes to become that special player, like a couple of Mayport CG girls have. Satchel, she's just all over the court. She didn't just happen. She's put in a lot of time, and that's what our girls need to try to live up to. And but again, everybody's at a certain level, and we just got to get better. That's the number one goal. Get better, show some growth, and we need to show that growth sooner. I'd rather see it sooner than later, but I know it takes time. It'll take time to get to where we want to be, but I'm going to enjoy the process. It's fun. It's fun with the group of kids we've had, and it's fun to be back coaching. And I just just didn't quite finish the last game we wanted to, but I still appreciate what the girls did this year, and looking forward to the future.
Yeah, absolutely. And you kind of mentioned that some of the off-season work. I've been busy a little bit, with some of the wrestling coverage. And one of the things I talked a little bit about with Trace Bakke on the wrestling side of things was, the saying is championships are really won in the summer in wrestling, and that's definitely true in basketball as well. It's that work that you put in the off-season and try to make it, 12 months out of the year to try to improve yourself, to get to kind of the caliber that you need to be to make some get into a region championship and try to go into the state tournament.
Absolutely. You're absolutely right about that. The summer is where the individual skills are built. That's where the players are built. That's where they spend the time in and hone their skills and try to get better. But ultimately, and this is what Coach Colness and myself and Coach Erickson and cross country team, Coach Zink's got those girls unbelievable level in the state level. We would like to see that obviously in our sports, softball, volleyball, and basketball. And the only difference there is ours needs hand-eye coordination, so you really need to put that time in. I love what Zink's done, and it's amazing how he gets those kids to work so hard. And that's kind of the standard he set, and we're trying to get that to carry over into other sports. And what we're trying to do is trying to get these kids to play more than one sport. We need all those volleyball players get out and play basketball. All those basketball players, volleyball players, go out and compete in in softball, track. You can do dual sports in the fall and the spring. So go ahead and do that. Small schools, there are so many opportunities that kids don't even want to consider it at sometimes because it's a generation. Hate to say that, but it's definitely what it is. It's a generation where everybody wants immediate satisfaction, gratification, but that is not the reality. I don't believe, and that's where we got to get better, and that's where we got to spend more time. Trying to develop our skills in whatever sport you're playing. It doesn't matter what sport you're playing. Just we need girls to get out there and practice, get better, and then compete every night.
Absolutely, Kyle. We thank you so much for your time here after the night tonight. We thank you for everything out throughout the season. It's been fun being able to talk to you. And hey, before we know it, we might blink in our eye, and hopefully it's already November, and we're previewing the 2021-2022 season.
It's going to fly by, and I honestly can't wait. I'm ready to get going again.
All right, head coach Kyle Moore joining us here following Hillsboro-Central Valley's 50-29 loss against Mayport CG in the Region 2 playing game. We'll be back with more. YourLiveEvent.com.
If you're looking to upgrade your appliances, Olson Hardware in Hillsboro is the place to stop, as they have sales and service for all your major appliances: refrigerators, freezers, washers and dryers, stoves, dishwashers, and microwaves. Olson Hardware also now has in store the Amazing Rest mattress. It's a high-quality, affordable mattress designed to help you achieve amazing rest. If you're in need of a mattress upgrade, stop and check out the Amazing Rest mattress. And don't forget about all of your general hardware items, too, at Olson Hardware in Hillsboro.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local planter experts. Tune up, add up, the math is simple. Every additional percentage of meter accuracy adds a bushel or two more per acre. While they should run at 98% or better, many do not. That's why no matter who made them, no matter their type, every meter should be calibrated every year. Keep your meters in top-notch shape. Call RDK at 701-636-2119 to schedule your meter maintenance today.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Winter is a planning season for farmers, a time when your mind is on your fields. But the shorter days doesn't mean there's less work to be done. At Sis van der Hoef, we know that lower temps won't cool your passion for production. We're continually striving to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sis van der Hoef, a passion that grows.
Dreaming of that perfect house with a picket fence and a spacious backyard? Maybe the kids have moved out and you're thinking about downsizing, or another's on the way and you need more room? Whatever your needs when buying or selling commercial or residential property, call Stephanie Osley with Greenberg Realty. No matter if you're experienced or first-time home buyer or seller, you want and need someone on your side. That's Stephanie Osley, Greenberg Realty. Call today, 218-779-1135. For all your real estate needs, Stephanie Osley, Greenberg Realty, 218-779-1135.
Down here our final stats for both teams, as again Mayport CG the 59-20 victory against the Burros of Hillsboro-Central Valley. We'll start with the Burro team stats. 20 points for them. They were led in scoring. Megan Ensign with 13 points, 4 of them coming from beyond the arc deep range, 4 triples and then 1 of 2 at the free throw line. Corinna Holte with 3 points. Anna Spokley added in 2. Stella Benson and Kendi Olson both with 1 point apiece. Team totals, they committed a total of 29 turnovers. They had 22 team rebounds. They committed 14 fouls, and from the free throw line, the Burros shot they shot 4 of 10 the Burros shot from the free throw line. For the Patriots of Mayport CG, they're led in scoring. Mesa Larson, 24 points and 7 rebounds. 9 points for Riley Satcham. 12 points for Kaylin Olson, 12 and 4. As I mentioned, 9 and 5 for Riley Satcham. 7 points for Kate Bradner, 6 for Brooklyn Growth, and 1 point for Addison Domeyer. 14 team turnovers for in the rebound category. $38 team rebounds. They had a total of 17 fouls, and from the free throw line, Mayport CG shot 9 of 19 did the Patriots shoot from the free throw line. So those are your final stats here at YourLiveEvent.com. We'll take one more quick break, and we'll wrap it up from Mayport CG when we return. YourLiveEvent.com.
Heard about Polar having this program. We thought, well, why not make it a class and take it a little step further? Polar has been so fantastic with equipment. They have a technology grant.
Well, I'm thankful for the opportunity that broadcasting gives to the students here. It gives them an outlet it's so different from any other outlet we have. And it allows them to really use their brain, and they recognize how creative they can be, and they're really proud of the products that they create.
My U of M is real, hands-on, and will get me ready for anything. Crookston is the U of M for me.
So back here, YourLiveEvent.com. Again, Mayport CG, the 59-20 victory. They will face Midway Minto on Monday night. North Border with a victory over Finley Sharon Hope Page. So the Eagles will take on 2-seed Thompson. Again, Monday, all 4 quarterfinals go online. YourLiveEvent.com, RJBroadcasting.com, the sports scores and schedules page. See the full list of the games on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday on YourLiveEvent.com. Again, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for staying with us with some of our technical difficulties. Unfortunately, just internet was lost at Mayport CG. We're able to fix it. Just took us a little bit, a couple extra minutes, but we thank you for your patience here for tuning in on YourLiveEvent.com. Thank you to the sponsors that you have seen and heard throughout today's broadcast. We ask that whenever possible, please patronize these businesses. At the very least, stop on in and tell them thank you, as without them, this coverage would not be possible. Again, YourLiveEvent.com, Region 2, Region 1 tournament, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. One more day of state wrestling coverage as well on YourLiveEvent.com. As tomorrow we will have the duels featuring Carrington and Lisbon. All 3 duels at the state duel tournament coming your way on YourLiveEvent.com. I'm Brady Siebels, repeating your final score. Mayport CG 59, HCV 20. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we hope you have a great weekend.